But I do got I got some stuff I really like to discuss really quick. It's on my mind. Yeah, and I've been like popping this weird ass freaking thing. Oh my god, I like literally like squeeze this thing as I kept pushing out. Pretty much made that thing wish it was still alive. It's not a thing, that was a deer. And it had a lot of good meat on it, by the way. And yes, God created it, and we ate it. Created and ate it. I mean, that's so funny. Hmm. You created and I ate it. Wouldn't that freaking make you freaking mad? Unless you created me a muffin and then I ate it. You created and I ate it. But if you created a puzzle and I said I couldn't figure it out, I just ate it instead. Hey Ranger, how you doing? My favorite person in the whole world that freaking got me up there to paying my power bill because I'm still looking at my power bill. Yeah, you got me up there. I'm way up there. That is good to hear. I'm happy you're doing good. I'm really actually kind of excited because my dad is actually believing in God, and he's actually like he never always was kind of. And even my sister's like she like some reason. See, I know she doesn't hate people because my sister doesn't hate people, but sometimes I think she does, from what she tells me. But she doesn't really know. You can't hate somebody unless you know who they are. You can't just like, oh, I hate aliens from outer space. Well, you've never met the aliens. How the fuck can you hate somebody you don't even know? So pretty much, that's my understanding of my sister. You can't hate, and she don't hate just people she don't know. You know, she doesn't do that. I love my sister to death, and I love all you guys. I ain't gonna lie. I actually really wish that the wars would stop and all the killing would just stop. That's why I love it how simply put, Donald Trump like literally didn't put much thought in. He's like, I just want all the killing to stop, all the killing, stop all the killing, stop all the murder. What the hell? Stop killing one another. And I don't understand why they can't just come to agreement and why the heck somebody wants to wipe out all the Jews. Why would you want to wipe out your brother and sister? It makes no fucking sense in my life. I don't give a shit. I don't give a crap if nobody's watching me, but I know eventually somebody will see what I'm talking about because it's common sense, man. You don't hate. You don't hate for no fucking reason. You don't hate. I mean, why would you even hate? Only time you'd ever hate something is either because you're jealous or because they got something. Yeah, jealous. It's all jealousy. And it's like, I think that's what caused the superior spirits up there in heaven after they had the free will come into their hearts and they realized what God had. And it's like, man, you got to realize in life, and then it's like realizing that God would probably not choose to be God if you actually consider the fact what God actually entails. I mean, if you actually pictured the concept of that, you would probably not want the job. In my opinion, that's what I would go for. I don't understand how people can actually think that somebody has a better life than them without actually living the life they've been. It's like think about how much work it would take to be I mean, certain people. I mean, but they actually enjoyed it. But then once they got there, it turned out not to be so fancy. And they talk about it multiple times. I mean, I don't even want to go into it because it's depressing. Because the work they put into it, in the in the in the fact that people don't understand how much work it actually comes into being a really good, successful anybody in this world, especially famous. I mean, sometimes you get lucky, but a lot of times not so much. You know, that's 20% lucky and 80% freaking a lot of freaking work, and then it scales up from the 20% mark. And sometimes it's luck, sometimes it's whatever. It's all sorts of stuff. Exactly. What happened? The devil was jealous of God and tried to take the place. No, I mean, well, actually, he's still in the middle of the process of challenging God. That's where we're at. And that's why it's so funny that we don't understand the concept of time. Like we look at a second and we can divide a second into millionths of a second. But then we can't contemplate that there's something else going on beyond our understanding of seconds. Like literally, we can look at a fly and we can say, oh, well, it only lives 2 days, but it can fucking fly around and eat a whole bunch of shit in its whole entire lifetime. But we can't contemplate the difference between a fly's life and our life, or an ant's life and our life. And we can see their life, but we cannot dissect the timeline of what's going through their brain, or what's going through the thing. And it's like I just trying to broaden the scientific experiment to, how about this? I'm not trying to say freaking sacrifice a whole bunch of rats or animals to do this experiment, let alone anybody else. But I'm saying just contemplate the experiment. We don't live very fucking long. Wait, we actually have a timeline set basically from the biblical perspective, because nobody lives more than 120 years. I'm just saying science is nothing to, you don't need to disprove science. Science just can't disprove God. And I don't know why science wants to disprove God when it should, like it's supposed to, complement it. Like literally say, hey, God's right here. Look, this shows God exists. But no, a lot of scientists want to try to say, oh, I can figure this out myself. Stop trying to help me. It's so irritating. Like, man, it's like looking at a child, and that's what we are. Hey, what do you want? What do you need?
What you doing?
Talking to you two. What are you doing?
Hi.
You scared everybody away. I had 3 people watching until you showed up. 2 people left. It's all your fault. I'm happy you're here. You got to go to school, so you better go to bed.
Think about Jesus or something. People will start joining.
What do you think I was talking about?
Oh. Sorry.
Talk about Jesus or something. People start joining. I love him to death. Talk about Jesus. It's like, yeah, a lot of people don't realize Jesus exists. But I'm not like a Jesus thumper or a Bible thumper. It's like, no, I want people to figure that out. So they should be able to find him for himself. I like them to find him for himself.
Can I have one piece?
No more candy. Go to bed. No more, please. Don't touch any more candy. Did you brush your teeth? Did you brush you better have brushed your teeth. Ask Emily. I know. I mean, they got school tomorrow, but it's Wednesday, and I'm at my dad's house because I had to go pick up the kids, and guess what? So far, it was right next to my dad's house. So I was like, I figured I'd come over here, hijack hijack his whiskey. Why not? He's like, I gotta wake up at 7 o'clock. I got plenty of time to have a couple whiskey drinks. It's like, why not? So why not? But I thought it was really cool that my dad's changed his perspective, because before he literally had no idea that there was a God, no idea. I mean, he had an idea that there was a higher power, but nowadays he's kind of gotten a lot more of a perspective on religious. And I told him, like, my religion, I don't totally think it was correct, but it doesn't matter. I think that everybody should be able to find it. I think that everybody should be able to find God. And that there's 7 lampstands in the Bible, so that means there are possibly 7 different sects of religion, 7 different things, 7 different ways, or 7 different religional beliefs that don't violate God's law. So I'm just saying there's a possibility, and that's what I was like, and I don't know if the religion that I was growing up in was the one of the 7. And they keep doing the 7 stuff. Like, we got all these movies on the 7. We got the 7 thing. I think it's trying to piss God off, trying to get this on the 7. Like, you watch these, like, Generation B, the man, all this stuff, like, always bringing up the number 7. And 7's always been a significant number to God. On the 7th day, God rested. On the 7th day, and guess what? Exactly. I mean, everything is, to me, in my life has always been 7 days. 7 days. The movie 7 days. Like, literally, 7 is a very significant number to God. It's a biblical number. It is a holy. I think it's a really freaking holy number. I don't know how sacred it is, but it's just a very good and not even number. I mean, it's the most uneven. It's like the most uneven number I think you can get. Hey, the Texas Scratcher, how you doing? Hey, good to see you, Texas Scratcher. I've been doing pretty good, man. I mean, not as good as I was wishing. Food prices went up, gas went up, Joe Biden went down in the polls. Yay! I'm happy with that shit. Yeah, inflation went up and Joe Biden went down. That's better than freaking inflation going up and Joe Biden going up. At least one without the other. It's like love and marriage, love and marriage. I don't know. Life sucks. Life in this world sucks, man. I don't understand what you want in your fucking Minecraft game or whatever the fuck else you get bored with. I don't know. I played Minecraft. I played Grand Theft Auto. I played a whole bunch of games. And I get bored with them. They eventually get boring as fuck. I mean, I don't give a fuck what you're doing with your life, but you're eventually going to get bored. And you're going to wonder, now, what else can I do with my life? And then you got kids. And they're all going to come out here and pester me. You brush your teeth?
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
I don't know where my toothbrush is. There's no tooth.
Then use your finger.
So, like,
show her how to do it. I don't care. If you can't find your toothbrush, use your finger. Show her how to do it.
This.
It's better than nothing. And then you can brush your teeth when we get to my house. Don't use Hunter's toothbrush. That's gross. I don't. I'd rather you just use your finger.
Dad, this is the sound of a cat dying while meowing. It meowed so loud that its throat snapped and died. Look when it meowed.
Dad, have you heard this creepy sound? Son, what is that? It's made from a cat meowing. The cat died immediately after the video was recorded. How do you know? You can hear it when you
Look, I
I can show you. It's a weird song. Look.
It speeds it up. The
Here.
see?
You guys are idiots. I'm just
What?
saying, you guys are idiots.
What?
Because it's not the sound of a cat dying. You want me to tell you? I can give you an imitation of
No.
cat of two
Tell
cats.
Google.
You know, I'll give you an imitation. I've heard two cats dying. I ran over a cat. I know what a cat sounds dying.
Wow.
What?
Meow. That's it. That's a cat dying. Meow. It pretty much sounds like a fart. I mean, it really don't even make a meow sound unless you don't run over its head first. Otherwise, it just sounds like a. You don't even hear the because you're riding over it and your engine's too loud.
I freaking have goosebumps.
Oh, there's another myth.
Look.
But you know, a cat dying, you know, you can't do
There's
that.
another myth.
Mrs. Hillary.
No. Remember that.
Jesus fucking Christ! I gotta show that. Hey. Oh, it's already here. Oh, no, you better not have hidden that one. That was funny. Jesus. How you dare you say the Lord's name in vain?
9.
This is. He's like, so what if I ran over a cat? I mean, I did. I didn't do it on purpose. I mean, I tried to most of the time, but a lot of times they just happen to just run underneath my tire. You know, just like remember I ran over the squirrel coming back from a smoke shack? Yeah, that was not my fault. It just went boop, boop. Like I hit that squirrel on all 4 tires. Is that even possible?
What?
All 4 tires. That fucking squirrel hit all 4 of my tires.
Oh, so it went.
It went boop, boop, boop. Boop,
No.
boop, 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 boop. Like it literally
So
went.
it ran,
It smacked over to the right tire and went back to the back tire and flipped over to the left tire and got
So,
all 4 tires.
It went boom.
And then I looked behind me and it was nothing but spaghetti.
Well,
I didn't see nothing behind me, so I'm just assuming it looked like fucking squirrel spaghetti.
it looked like bloody.
It's so nice.
Going ponged. I know this was a weird ass freaking squirrel. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I mean, it felt like I ran over it twice in one row. I ain't
There's
gonna lie.
apparently a myth where if you write. There's a myth where if you write 690452 on your arm and then go to sleep, if you die in that dream, you die in real life.
You want to tell me something? Let me tell you something.
What?
Only in the movies do you die in your dreams.
Okay, then you test the myth. And if you don't wake up, we know it's true. The proof to us.
Proved you?
Yeah.
You want me to die in my dream?
Well,
You want me to risk my life for you?
no, I'm not saying you have to understand. I'm just
How about
saying
you? How about
you
you?
don't believe.
Well, why don't you just believe in God and stop believing in bullshit?
Well, I just was doing that.
How about that? That makes more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. How about this? First person to sleep gets their Nintendo Switch back.
Yeah, Emily doesn't have a Nintendo.
Well, she's
Switch.
going to have one.
Well, a broken one.
I'll repair it.
You repair it?
I'll repair it because
How?
Well, I mean, I
What the
couldn't
hell?
I couldn't replace your ribbon, but I'm pretty sure I can clean off the ribbon and make a connection again. Because you
And
got
have more megabytes? And have megabytes?
no, I really just need to get new solder, and I have to do all that. I'd have to get a whole rich. I need to get a whole bunch of money to do all that. I have to rebuy all the stuff I can't afford because I returned it because I couldn't. I mean, if
Sell my
I would have
VR.
got to work, I don't have the money
Sell the VR.
for your Nintendo.
Yeah?
But I ain't gonna get, like I told you, I ain't gonna get $200 for the VR.
How much are you going to get?
I'm only gonna get like at the very most, I get 200 for your VR. At the very most, maybe 150. Hey, Exploring Ginger, good to see you. But I want, if you guys are asleep,
When you get in there,
you guys need to be asleep now.
1 second, I need to.
Because I gotta wake you up. I'm gonna be awake at 7 o'clock. You guys gotta be awake
Are you
soon. Because we gotta drive, and then you guys gotta get redressed at my house at 8 o'clock. So we gotta leave here at 7:45.
7:45. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's when school starts?
No, you don't want school starts, you dork.
When school starts.
You know when it starts.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
8:45 is when the last bell rings, you dork.
So that's when it starts? Wait, she's gonna try it. What? Wait. What if she never woke back up?
Emily, cuddle with Hunter until I get in there, and I will make Hunter even more jealous. Give me the phone. Or hurry up and get in there and plug your phone in so I can plug my phone in.
I'm gonna look.
Now.
Look at
Oh my God. Sorry, guys. It's like, I'm not really sorry because you could feel sorry for me. How about that? But I enjoy them. I really do. Might be like I don't, but I do. I actually do enjoy it. But they do have to get to bed. Just like me, but I don't have to go to bed right away. I know I'm going to wake up at 4 o'clock in the damn morning like I always damn do. No matter what time I go to bed. If I go to bed at midnight, I'm going to wake up at... I'll wake up at 5. I sleep 5 hours no matter what. There ain't nothing that can keep me down for more than 6 hours. I mean, before it was only 4, but now it's actually raised to 6. I mean, there's the one thing that keeps me on for 6. And then it's staying up really damn late. And then getting a little intoxicated. Or overly intoxicated. Ping pong. Hi, meow. Hi, everyone. I'm a cat. It's like, man, I really hate my cats, man. I just got my cat neutered. It really loves me. Not. I took its cone off. I'm trying to gain its love back, but it was like, totally forgot about me. I mean, it literally... What really sucks, I'm not sure if I told you this, but I had Pinkie Pie, the cat that did the community chat, I put this picture of the cat catching the mouse catcher. Yeah, that cat freaking literally had babies again for like the 6th to 7th time, somewhere around there. And yeah, we took it down, gave the kittens away for the rescue place so that they can sell them and get the money to pay for the procedure to pretty much prevent more kittens from coming into the world that can't find homes. Yeah, anyways, what's really crazy is she licked her stitches out. And yeah, guts, it was gross. I didn't post it here because it was pretty nasty. That's probably why I didn't, because I didn't want to put that on my channel. That would definitely been hell, but I'm just not that nasty, man. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that here. My channel ain't gonna do something that gross, man. That put me off setting. Yeah, I got the picture, but I wasn't gonna post it on my channel. Sorry. I'm just not doing that. I mean, I post all sorts of gory shit. I'm really mad about the government, all this shit. But man, posting an animal and my pet in dire need, I'm not doing it. I don't know. I'm just not doing that, man. Just, I don't know. End of story, man. There's nothing to talk about. But I really do. I really do. I really do respect that. I mean, because after she ripped her claws out, I mean, her stitches out, I was like, I just don't have the money. I don't have it, man. I don't have the funds. I can't freaking afford to have another surgery. I literally just had you pay for the surgery to begin with. That's why I would really like to have extra money to go towards them, but I'm gonna have to put that in another thing. I mean, or because man, it's gonna have to go to something else. Like maybe I'll have to start another fundraiser for them because they saved my fucking cat, my daughter's cat, not my cat, my daughter's cat. Because I love cats and animals, but I mean, when it comes to me and my family's rent, I mean, rent comes before animals. I'm sorry to you, but I'm not giving up my place to live for an animal. It's not gonna happen. I mean, you can't do that as a head of the household these days. Can't give up. What sucks, you can't really do it. I mean, unless you have extreme faith in God, and well, maybe I don't know. Maybe that could have worked. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it couldn't have. It's just I just definitely lacked it. I definitely lacked that type of faith in God, but because I know you can move mountains with it, but and it's definitely proven itself to me lately and previously. So I don't know why I'll never deny. Well, that's the thing is I'm not a liar. So it's like anybody ever come up to me and say, tell me you don't believe in God and you will live. Well, I won't be alive very long. Because, lie and say you don't believe in God. Yeah, well, good luck. Good luck with that shit. Because I know God exists. I know how life works now. And God is extremely freaking amazingly clever. He put the universe in our brain so he didn't have to put it in our thing. Like, look at how he did it, man. I mean, if you guys looked at the microscopes of the human brain and all that stuff, it's like, damn, like, wow. It's mind-blowing and thinking, It's like all of a sudden some guy, some scientist comes and says like, I know how it all started. It just came from a big bang. We all come from a big bang, baby. Man, let's go bang. We all came from a bang. Let's go bang. I think it sounds like a scientist trying to get laid. Yeah, I figured it out. That's where the big bang came from. Cheers, not so much. No, because I'm really irritated about. I'm not really irritated, but it doesn't really matter. It ain't no matter. Nobody who gives a fuck what I'm irritated about. I mean, nobody cares about what the fuck I'm irritated about. But I bet you I'm irritated about the same damn thing you're irritated about, or something similar. I think it's the cause or the root of the cause of the same reason you're irritated, because that's the reason why everybody's irritated. And I really would bet that it would be the fact that we die. that there's death. And there's good news to that, because death is going to be annihilated. I mean, I just common sense kind of says that. I mean, it's like a lot of people think all these theologians and all these freaking. It's like I was just talking to my dad, and it's like we finally concluded we don't know the difference between time. We do not know. Me and my dad just concluded today, decided not to talk about it anymore, because we cannot conclude how long time is to our time to their time.
Yeah, I know.
Did you come in here to piss me off? What? What, Hunter? You need to go to bed. I'm going to be there in a few minutes.
I know.
Why are you coming out here to bother me now?
I heard a noise. Nope. Nope.
Okay, nobody gets no extra treats.
No. Please.
There's no extra noises here.
Emily, it's probably your phone.
Literally, my phone's dying. I'm going to bed.
Wait, what's your percentage?
47. I got like.
Hers is like 37.
Well, then plug it in, because I'm plugging mine in. You better hurry up. Plug your phone in. I'm going to bed. I'm just chilling and talking right now. After you're going to make me lose my spot. Hey, even grab it fast. The guy with over 200,000 subscribers in here right now.
Hey.
and he's like making millions of dollars off of trash cans. They're like, no, I found, well, you weren't there when I did that, but I found a washing machine and dryer in the trash can, and I fixed it. But that's why I like grab it fast, because that's what I did.
Wait.
What's up? Good to hear you.
Can I have my YouTube channel?
No, because you're bothering my YouTube channel. No.
You can follow mine.
No, I know. I would rather yours. Not today. Why does it smell like you farted?
I didn't.
You did. Why are you smiling so bad? You farted. Go inside, you icky girl. Go inside. Hey, you're trying to get out. No,
I'm gonna end it.
No.
End it.
You're not gonna. I'm gonna take your phone away.
Okay, no.
I'm saying.
Wait, Dad?
You got 3 seconds.
Wait,
if you're
no,
not,
no. I'm gonna
if
ask
you don't
YouTube
get,
something.
if you don't get,
I gotta ask YouTube something.
You're asking the people in my stream something.
No, if YouTube sees this, I want to ask.
What? Okay. Okay. Ask everybody in here. How old do you have to be to have a YouTube channel?
So,
She's not old enough.
Am I allowed to have a YouTube channel? No, it's not your opinion. It's their opinion. So
That's Google's rules. You're not old enough.
But it's their opinion. Yes or no?
You're not old enough to have an old YouTube channel, Emily. They're afraid to answer. You're scaring them all away.
Yes or no?
Come on, I want to smoke a cigarette, and I don't want to smoke by you.
Yes
That's
or
why I'm
no?
out here smoking, not by you.
Can I get an answer?
Just say no and go away. Come on, I'm gonna freaking be so irritated. You want to see her ugly?
I want.
She's so extremely ugly.
No.
Hey, thank God you know you're not. Hey, tell him to hit the like button.
Yes or no?
And then you can stay out for 1 second longer.
Could you like me good, buddy?
You don't even ask anyway. Go inside. Stop.
2 people watching. Only 2 people.
Wait a second. It just went up. It said only. Are you kidding me? Only 2 people watching? That's better than your channel.
Hey! I don't have a channel yet.
Like, no, that's what I'm
He's
trying to
mean.
say.
He's
That's what
mean.
I'm trying to
He's
say.
mean.
You don't
He's
even
mean.
have a channel. How is that even not better?
He's mean. That he won't let me
That's
have a
my
YouTube
job.
channel. He won't let me
Yeah.
have a YouTube channel right there.
No, she's way too
It's up
damn
to
young.
you. It's
And
up.
she's not
It's
gonna have
up.
a damn
It's
YouTube.
up. It's up
You're
to you
not
guys.
gonna have a YouTube channel.
Ow.
And they know that they don't care. I don't give a crap what they say. I'm just want you to see what they'd say. But in my opinion, no, you're not having a damn YouTube channel.
How many?
You're too damn. All right,
How
well,
many years
hey.
do I have to be?
you want to see here? How about this? You will not have a computer. You won't have a phone tomorrow.
Wait, what?
You know, phone tomorrow.
Wait, no, I got it.
No, your phone's gone.
How old?
Your phone is
How old do I have?
13. I told you this 14 times ago.
Damn.
The math
You have
does
to
not
yell.
change.
You
Well,
have-
you don't.
You don't have to yell.
Obviously, I do, because you don't fucking listen. Don't have to yell. My ass. When it comes to kids, you do, because their brain works at a certain frequency. You have to yell to get above that frequency so they finally listen. You just don't yell too loud, because if you yell too loud, they'll over ignore you. I really think there's an actual frequency you might not want to over trail. Anyways, she heard me. She left. She got mad. And I think she might understand. But no, she keeps thinking that I'm going to let her have a YouTube channel. And I'm certainly freaking not. She has a YouTube channel and won't have any verbal or commentary whatsoever. It'll literally be a kid's channel. And she'll be the kid being the host of the channel, with me being the supervisor. Just like YouTube says it's okay. Just not. I don't give a crap. I don't like the bull crap that people like to put on. No, I would highly disregard that you ever let your kid have a YouTube channel, because the emotional possibilities, especially at the age of under 13, before they hit puberty. Oh my God! Just imagine. Think about it. It's just the scoring and or the influence somebody can have before that age. No. And then once they get 13, she's going to be hard to hold down. I mean, not maybe for you, but not for me. But still, imagine if you didn't have my strength, and I don't want to freaking have to do that. I want to have my daughter be adult-like when she's 12 and 13. I want her to be respectful, understanding, and listening. I don't want to have to punish her with any type of spankings. I'm really hoping spankings are obsolete when she's 13, because it's really going to feel really weird. I'm just hoping. I'm not saying I won't spank my 13-year-old daughter. I'll fucking spank her to the living. I beat the living crap. If I can't get the stupidness out of her by the time she's 13, I'm gonna be mad at myself. Nobody else. I only got 3 more years left, so wish me luck. Well, then again, I got to make sure I'm beating the right bad things out of her and keeping the good things, because she's already having animosity. It looks like oh, you yelling at me like rah rah rah. It's like I was just literally talking about something else, but yeah, I think everybody knew where that was going. And then Grab It Fast. He's like, Grab It Fast, man. He's like the fastest trash man in the world, man. Oh, whoa, crap. He just dropped a whole bunch of good stuff. I'm going to get that. I was like, I cannot believe Grab It Fast is in here, man. I love him. He's like, man, he's an inspiration. It's like, man, and I know you sparked my friend, one of my friends, what's her name? Oh, I know I'm gonna remember it. It's right there. She's a good friend. Really good friend. She did the Grow Stream with me too, and she's really funny. I don't know. I really like her a lot. I'm trying to remember the thing. R5 was and then she did the skydive thing. It's like it took me a second. Like R5, I kept thinking it was more than one name, and that took me a second to really sum it down to one name, R5. But yeah, R5 was one of the ones that really freaking amazed me, and I loved her to death. I mean, I really did. And I hung out with her because she just made me smile. I mean, I literally hung out with her ever since I met her. I ain't gonna lie. And that's why I met her. I mean, I told Nikki Pink about her, and Nikki Pink's loving her too. And it's like, I know, isn't she amazing? She reminds me of my sister. I mean, I even told her that because my sister's cool as hell too. So most of the time, my sister can have her moments, but everybody can. Everybody can have their moments. It's like, you know what? Everybody can. It's like, oh, dude, that's the cool thing about America. Everybody can have their moments, man. It's like, that's the whole thing is I'm surprised that everybody like leaves me when I say that. Because everybody has their moments. Everybody has their like period of freaking fed up and get all angry. And it's like, man, you know, you gotta be able to deal with that when it comes to friends and family, and especially close friends and family. You gotta be able to understand that. It's super easy to be able to understand that. Because we certainly do it ourselves, and we just don't see it because it's a whole different spectrum when we do it. But then we get it talked back to us. It's like, damn, I just did what you did.
Dad, I can't sleep at all. I feel like someone's watching me.
There's always somebody watching you. Are you dumb?
What?
There's always somebody watching you. You better go to bed.
Who?
Who? I don't know. I wish if you could figure that out, I would like to know too.
I have goosebumps now. Why didn't you tell me that?
There's always somebody watching. Now you got 5.
No.
4.
Dad, I can't sleep.
Okay, well, then you have no phone, and Hunter has no nothing.
Wait, you said no phone.
You have no phone, and you won't have nothing.
Why?
Because you're not going to bed.
I can't sleep.
Did I ask you I cared? Did I tell you I cared? Go lay down and pretend you're sleeping.
I can't.
You can't?
Why you wuss?
Then you can't have it phone tomorrow.
I don't. I'm scared.
Well then, sucks to be you. Hunter, goes for you too.
I know. Someone wants me.
I'm actually gonna literally bring him to the pawn shop to sell his video tomorrow.
How about Emily's phone? No.
And your phone. Actually, then you better go. You better
No,
go in
actually, you can't.
it. What do you mean I can't?
Because Mom bought it. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's not your property.
It doesn't mean I can't don't throw it in the river. You want to see me throw it? I will throw your phone in the river and sell his Nintendo.
Hey.
You don't think I will? You're funny.
Mom.
Tomorrow.
My haircut's not even that good. Don't.
Then you better go to bed.
You better
My haircut's not even that good.
You better come with me then. Because I won't sleep at all.
Well, go there and pretend you're sleeping for the next 20 minutes.
Why
Not 20 minutes.
Now.
Okay.
I'm going to be on my phone.
Hunter gets to keep his Nintendo and your phone's gone. I don't care. I gotta be able to stay up and hang out.
Just play on my phone? Because
No.
I'm scared as...
No.
I'm scared as hell.
I said no.
Why?
No phone.
Yeah.
Who?
It's,
You're not your mom. Go now.
It's scary.
Yeah, stop being a baby.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. You're just a baby. Baby being a baby. Like, damn. They have no reason to be scared. Oh, it's because you're not there. They need to get out of that behavior. I need one more cigarette, and I need to finish this because I hate wasting Pepsi. This Pepsi's really good. But yeah. I can't believe I had Grab It Fast come in here, man. So he's a freaking amazing dude. He came up really small and he grew up really quick, man. I met him when he had like 400 or 500 subscribers. He jumped up to over 100,000. I don't even know how many he has right now. I'd like to see. I wonder if I could. I mean, somebody tell me how many subscribers he's got. I bet you he got well over 100,000. I'm almost certain of it, because the check mark signifies that. Which he didn't have a check mark before. But it's really amazing, man. He's actually come with my channel still. I mean, he's like one of the very few people with check marks that come with my channel. It's like I actually got cool people that come on my channel and hang out. I mean, well, they're cool. Even though I love R5, I love Exploring General. You guys are amazing people. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, I said that completely wrong. It sounded so conceited. But I mean, I meant to say celebrity people, like people that seem like they'd be too busy to be coming to my channel because they're so like busy with many people. But you know, I have to say that I'd have to be the same way, because even if I had 100,000 subscribers, I couldn't see myself being any different than I am today. I mean, I really wouldn't be, and I'm terrified of getting 100,000 subscribers. But I don't know why. I have to talk to Grab It Fast and a couple other people where it's like, man, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Because then you're technically not a celebrity, you're a YouTuber. I mean, you know, a celebrity is somebody that somebody recognizes. How you doing, Miss Southern Belle? I look amazing. Well, you've only seen the top part of me. Wait until you get to where it looks like I'm pregnant. I mean, hey, wait until you see the Southern Belle. Good to see you. I thought you smiled. Hopefully that made you smile. I hope you're doing good. Your plans for the holidays. Well, my birthday's in 3 days, and I'm hoping I get $1 million from some random person. Because I don't really need $1 million. I only need about 10,000. I only need about 10 grand to pay off all my bills and get ahead a little bit in life, and then prevent myself from getting back into debt. But yeah, besides that, I'm doing pretty good, you know. Now, same old shit, different day. I mean, I got my kids, and you know, it's like, you know, thankfully nothing's really happened crazily. It appeared to happen like it could happen triply, but it didn't. You know, it's been working out pretty good. I don't know. I just been doing some programming stuff, and well, thank you. It's not yet. You know, I don't have to rush it. But a few days ago, I was blessed with like a whole bunch of super chats, which I couldn't believe it happened. Like, whoa! I mean, I really needed that help. and that's gonna help on the paycheck of Google, because they only give you they only pay you when you get over $100. So I'm at like 63 after all the stuff they take out. I was at 19. So I mean, I actually did get paid. Like, actually, somebody did super chat and a couple other people super chat the previous time, and then this time. So after $70, it's just how it works. You know, YouTube's got to take its cut. And you got to think about it. YouTube is paying for all the free people too. So I don't care. I'd rather share it with the free people, because otherwise I'd never find new content on YouTube if the free people didn't have the thing. I'm just so happy that they lowered the algorithm. They made it more easier for people to become monetized. They're more strictly enforcing the rules. They're really making it. They're cleaning up YouTube. It looks like, in my opinion, it looks like they are, and I hope they are, because they got mad at me for playing some copyrighted music, which I thought I wouldn't have done if I didn't think I could get away with it, and which I did get away with it, but it doesn't mean I can get away with it over and over again, which I hope they continue to do that. I don't think that people should be able to do that. You know, I think occasionally it'd be okay, but not all the time. But I really think that it should be okay if you're playing music and you're doing your live stream. I think that should be okay, as long as maybe you got a subscription to a certain service. You know, I mean, just so that the artist gets some. I don't know. I think they should make it like that. But, you know, I'm not the fucking owner of the industries and all that bullshit. So, you know, they don't know how to make money. I mean, all I gotta say is make it affordable. You'll make money. You can't get freaking money from an empty beehive. You can't get honey from an empty beehive. Oh, wait. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Wait, honey's money? Oh, my God, these people are so brain dead. I mean, it's like you can't get... That's why credit gets you so fucking destroyed. Think about it. I mean, they give you free money to use. That's why my credit card's fucking me over so hard. It's like I used my credit card and I was at $1,000. Okay, well that literally only cost me $12 a month. Okay, I owed $1,000 and I'm paying less than I was paying $12 a month, but only $9 in interest. And now, when you're owing $9,000, all you have to do is take that value and times it by the value I owe. That's when it becomes outrageously hard to fucking compete with, or, you know, find out what the fuck. Credit cards can be dangerous. Yeah, they are. The credit cards are very dangerous. But they're actually very convenient if you can. Well, everybody can, if you guarantee to pay off it. That's why I don't accept any other credit card debt. That's why I plan on paying off my credit card debt. I don't really planning on going bankrupt, laughing out loud. I'm not playing. Even if I don't give a crap, I am not going freaking Monopoly tits up on this fucking planet Earth. Nope. Not gonna fail in real life. Going to fail as Monopoly man. Nope, I ain't putting the mustache on, not doing it, not going to fucking fail as a Monopoly dude. I'm going to pay off my debt. I'm not doing it. I took out the debt. I made the credit card purchases. Bankrupt was not in my genes. I'm going to freaking pay it off. It's going to take me some time. I mean, it only took me 3 months to pay off my $2,000 computer. So it's going to take me 7 months to pay off this freaking credit card debt. Just going to have to work hard and long. Actually, a lot longer than it would have done if I would have just paid it off 4 years ago. What's really crazy is what sucks about debt is the debt grew with inflation. So now I'm owing Biden's fucking fat ass dick It's like, now I gotta pay for his fat ass fucking little dick inflation. It's like, how is little ones? Oh, they're doing good. And they just came out and pestered me earlier. The guy told them to go to bed. Told them I'd be there in a few minutes. I didn't tell them to hold their breath or anything, but I told them I'd be there in a little bit. But yeah, they're doing good. You know, thankfully I got my kids and all this stuff, what they call the crap that was happening before is over with. Because, I mean, now I can go live and go, you know, I plan on doing some live streams sober. It's not that easy. It's like I'm looking at the clock going, I know I have to quit after this last drink. I cannot finish this. Because, I'm looking at the time and how much I've done. And it's like, and I measured it. I know exactly how much I got. And it's like, and I'm going to be cutting it. I'm going to be like 2 hours. I'm gonna feel the after effects. I'm definitely gonna feel the after effects. But yeah, I got the math down. I mean, it's pretty much we can do what we do, but I normally don't drink on the weekdays. But man, I had to go pick up. I'm out of gas. He's like, well, I'm gonna go see my dad, you know, like, well, I had to pick up the kids next to my dad's house, pretty much. Like, well, I'll just go to my dad's house and hang out. I was like, I don't feel like he's got this. Well, I wasn't really thinking he'd have the booze up, but he did, and I figured I'd just say hi, and then I got magnetically attracted to the booze. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I did. I don't give a shit. I'm an alcoholic, but I know exactly when but I know how to control it. Because I didn't drink in October, except for when I was here that one time you seen the last video in October. But that was it. I think. Something like that. Very close. I don't know. I didn't overdo it. I don't have to lie to kick it. I mean, and I can't really lie to kick it because I got evidence. You guys can watch my last video. I'm not sitting here trying to say I'm a saint. At least you still have your dad. I know, man. You don't have your dad? Oh, well, I don't have a sponsor. No, I don't have a sponsor. Now, my sponsor is my dad. I mean, I got two dads because this is the dad that I've known most of my life. And then I got a dad that is my biological dad. Just like my son's got a dad that's his biological dad, but I'm his dad. Just kind of weird, but it is just sometimes how it works out. But I don't have a sponsor. I mean, I literally am pretty sure I can find a sponsor because I'm pretty good at sponsoring shit. You know, it's like I know. See, the only thing is I'm not stupid, but I just know I don't want to cause too much attention to myself. Because what I did, I worked for Labor Ready, and then the next thing you know, they're putting me on new tickets. So I'm not Labor Ready. It's I'm called Labor Ready. Fuck it. This way you can't find my fucking. But anyways, so I worked for a company, call it Labor Ready, and in the app, pretty much. I worked and I went and I got paid fucking $170, and I worked 10 hours, you know, and I left and. And then the very next Monday, they automatically subscribed me to work again. And they were sending me like a whole bunch of text messages like, are you going to be there on time? Are you going to... So they literally gave me... What did they give me off? I don't have to look at that. When did I work? I worked on, was it Wednesday? And then they put me back on the payroll on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And they gave me the day off. So they're going to make me work 4 days a week. But I was going to be making like $170 a day. But I couldn't make it on Monday. And they didn't even give me a heads up enough to do it because I had no idea what the fuck was going on. You know, it's like I had no plans to do it because I know I got family. I could have set it up, but I had no idea that I was gonna have to work that day. So it's like it's pretty hard to fucking get situated to work a fucking 10-hour shift early in the fucking morning without getting notified the day before. So they punished me and took all the previous the whole week of fucking damn money making shit that I would have been enjoyed to make, because that would have been 140, 100, oh no, 170, 170, 170, 170 minus the 140, not 140. What the fuck am I thinking 140? It used to be 140 because you only get paid $15 an hour, not 20.48 or some shit. So yeah, they totally fucked me by that. No, but they do that to everybody, so it's okay. You have so much talent. There's so many people that hire you. Well, honestly, I probably should be. I don't know. I'm not that talented, but let's just say this: if I do a job, I'm not going to charge you twice. I will go back and redo that fucking job. And then if I'm my own business, I'm going to go back and redo that job. I don't care. I'm going to make sure it's right. I mean, that's just me. You know, I don't give a crap about the business. If the business pissed you off and they need you to redo the job, I'll tell the business to go fuck off. I'm going to fix the shit. Fuck the business. I'll fix the shit for you. Because I'm not going to leave somebody hanging. No, that's where I fucking would actually roll in and get pissed off and say, I don't care, boss. I fixed it for you. Boy, you mad at me for fucking what? Yeah, then fire me. I don't give a fuck. Because I just made you look good and you're going to make me look bad. Whatever, bitch. I mean, I would never think, that's just speculating because no employer would ever do that. Not one person in their life, no employee would ever do that. That's why I just said that, if you actually recognize that. Because not one employer or employee would ever have that type of conflict when it comes to the interests of both. Because the employee and the employer, they both got to be on the same terms of any type of job. Because you don't ever want to contradict both. But you definitely always want to make sure the job's done right into the specs of the employee, of the contractor, the job that needs to be done, so that the customer is satisfied. Nothing is more important than that when it comes to a job. Some people are very unreasonable. And it's just talking and working it out. And that's the hardest part. It's just making sure you can talk it out to a reasonable amount of terms with the least amount of work involved. To making sure that they understand the concept of what's involved and what the mistake was made and who was the initiator of the mistake. And then who's at fault without having to go to court, because court fees are more expensive than any type of work fees. Honestly, sometimes it's more beneficial to spend an extra $15,000 in work fees than it is to go to court fees. And a lot of people wouldn't understand why you would go through putting all that into work fees, because court fees can be like 25 times more expensive than the work fees, up to way more than that. And it's crazy. So a lot of people avoid the work fees, but a lot of people can't afford the attorneys and a lot of the legal understandings, and the fact that they get liable for damages, they're going to have to give us all the money back. So a lot of people that want to put out these lawsuits, they don't realize that if they're wrong, they're fucked. If we're wrong, we're fucked. when it comes to any type of business deal. Now, a lot of times people, I mean, what's really funny is you have no reason not to hire me because I know every litigation that if I do something fucking wrong on the job site, I know what hazards I hurt myself, what you can get sued for. I mean, they obviously know I'm not going to do that because I don't want to fucking deal with that litigation. I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want to. It's fucking a nightmare. It's a nightmare process, and it costs the company a whole bunch of money. I don't want nobody to get hurt in the job, and of course they don't want to get nobody get hurt in the job. That's just how it should roll. Nobody should be getting hurt in the fucking job. Period. Duh. It makes no fucking sense that anybody's getting hurt in the fucking job. If I could, oh wait a second, did I miss this one? What about putting batteries in phones and fixing iPhones? Oh, that doesn't require any, that just requires a lot of really good sources of batteries and not getting some bunk ass batteries, because if your source of batteries becomes a fraudulent source of batteries, and then you would never know you had a source of bad batteries up to like what, a year later, because bad batteries can last up to 1 year. Really good batteries last up to 7 years, and they still last after 7 years. But really bad batteries won't hold a charge after 2 years. So it's a really nauseating feeling to find out that you really are risking it buying those certain Chinese batteries. So if you get a battery replacement, it's not their fault. They were just assuming they got a good deal. But in fact, they both got. So kind of, I wouldn't go against them, to be honest with you, because they got fucked and you got fucked. And they tried to do it for the most reasonable. They did more work. The work was worth what they paid, and what the device cost was probably less than double the price. So what can you ask for? And honestly, the overall job was worth more than what you paid for, because tearing apart a phone and putting it back together is a fucking nightmare to every technician, especially a phone that's put together by a damn machine. Because that's what every phone that we are on nowadays is all put together by freaking machines on assembly line. The only thing the person's got to do is put the pieces on top of another sometimes. Now at times they got freaking like robots to do that. They just like, oh, we just kill those. You just kill just put them in the fucking gas chamber. We don't need that fucking group of people anymore. We got the new AI. I would really freaking that really just, I don't know. I can just see that fucking shit. It kind of really pisses me off. But yeah, I can see that happening. Because honestly, nothing can do something better than a human. Nothing can do something better than a human, and nothing can be more error correction than a human. And a robot ain't gonna a robot is going to make all sorts of errors and all sorts of stalls and all sorts of, until like the year fucking 2070, fucking 9 million. We're all gonna fucking like, yeah, you don't care. But either way, we're all freaking like stuck in this fucking realm of bullshit. Stuck in this realm of bullshit, It's like, well, now we're stuck between, do we believe in God or do we not believe in God? Do we believe in Palestine or do we believe in Israel. I don't know. In the Bible, it says, don't forsake Israel. And then not only that, it doesn't say that the Israeli people are bad people. It only says the leaders. Pretty much, in my understanding, it's only the people that are the leaders that are making bad decisions. But according to the protesters, they want to wipe out Israel. All I gotta say is that's pretty fucking evil. You want to wipe out a whole entire freaking Jewish nation just because they're Jews. I don't give a crap who the fuck you are. Who the fuck you think you are? I'm American. I couldn't tell you I would want to wipe out anybody. And you want to wipe out everybody is Jewish just because they're Jewish? I don't know who the fuck you think you are. I don't know how freaking non-Jewish I am or anything, but I don't give a crap. I don't care who the fuck you are, but you ain't wiping out nothing in my watch. I don't fucking care. I don't wipe out Israel. Are you kidding me? That's like wiping out Christianity, because that is literally the basis of the Bible. Are you insane? I don't give a crap who you are, man. You ain't wiping out. I don't give a crap who you were trying to say you're gonna wipe out, but you ain't wiping out no Israel. You ain't wiping out my freaking family, man. They're people. Dude, are you I'm just saying, like, man, wake up, man. Put some, how about this? Man, maybe you didn't have that coffee this morning. Wipe out, like death to all Israel. It's like, oh my God, I think wake up, death. How about this? Monkey see, monkey do. How about this? Have you ever heard the fucking saying? Have you ever woke up and said, have you ever heard it? I mean, maybe that, because I've never told somebody to do something because I fear it come back on me. Never wish death on something unless you want to wish it unto yourself. Never wish something to not exist unless you don't want to exist. How about that? How about you stop being so freaking just non-freaking like human? Because nobody freaking humanely freaking says death to everybody in a certain area. We don't humanly do that. I don't understand what the hell, but all I gotta say is I know Israel. I've talked to my dad lately, and he's not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. And it's not really my problem or his problem. I'm not the leader I'm not the leader, and and I couldn't tell which way they should go, because I don't know. All I can say is it's just heartbreaking either way. Nobody should have to have died, but nobody should have started this fucking shit. So if you want to blame somebody, blame the one that started this shit. That's where you need to place the blame. You start a fucking fight, and if you start throwing punches and you actually punch out a bystander, who do you blame? The guy that started the fight. And you know what? And I look at it that way because I could say that when I was drunk and I fought once and I accidentally punched somebody that I wasn't fighting with, because they stepped up. They stepped up and I didn't know he was somebody else. And I thought he was the same guy fighting me. And yeah, I punched him and I freaking feel bad. But of course, Israel is going to feel bad. They're fighting a fucking psychotic war against a fucking very evil regime. And the people that do die, they are definitely going to be, I don't know. Death, a lot of people don't look at death like I do. I look at death as a temporary stick. Because I really don't want to die right now, but it's not like I haven't died before, which I wouldn't remember if I did. Because that's how death works. I mean, that didn't even matter if you were, maybe I died and was a bird, an eagle, a plane. Well, you can't be a plane because planes don't contain life. I mean, well, duh. But I was just trying to make a spectacle. Shut up. If I could, I would fix my own stuff. I hate to depend on the other people's knowledge. You know what's really funny about depending on other people's knowledge, though? Is at least you got conversation. Because nowadays, I mean, back in the day, you had a car problem. You know, you had to go to the mechanic. You know, it cost you like $20 to fill your tank up, right? You know, you go to the mechanic, it costs you $40 to get your car fixed. Maybe $50 if it was really, really sincere. Nowadays, you go to the gas tank, cost you fucking $100 to get your gas tank filled up. Cost you fucking $500 if you fucking got a bad problem with your car. I mean, and it's called, you know what you call that? Bidenomics. Yeah. Sorry, but that's, maybe you shouldn't have fucking voted for Biden. It's like, that's why I didn't even vote. So fucking can't blame me. I mean, what if I even did vote? That's one out of a fucking puddle of fucking bullshit. That's why I don't even fucking. How about this? What if nobody fucking votes in the next election? That'd be hilarious. Oh, Donald Trump, he won by one vote. That would be fucking so hilarious. One vote. Donald Trump by one vote. Nobody voted except for that one guy that doesn't have the internet. We didn't pay for his fucking internet. Fuck. We're supposed to have a stolen election. Damn it. Donald Trump wasn't supposed to win. Nobody was. That was the goal of this fucking protest. I mean, that would still be funny as fuck, even though. But damn it, Donald Trump, nobody wanted. This was the goal of nobody winning. I mean, that was what I was trying to praise. Like, nobody will win because nobody votes. But that would actually prove that there's an actual voting fraud. I mean, if nobody actually voted. I mean, but that would literally say, like, oh, wait a second. Everybody was on strike. Nobody voted. Everybody said, nope, I didn't vote. And everybody, all of a sudden, there's 1 million votes for Joe Biden. He wins. I mean, think about it, because that'd be funny as fuck to watch in real time. But no, we're going to do that. You know, we don't have time for that. We're too busy in a lot of wars and just, yeah, God doesn't have time for that. We don't have time for that. I gotta go to sleep. Good night. Hey, you having a good night? You have a good night, Miss Southern Belle. I miss you. You're amazing. I mean, if you guys don't know her, oh my God, you guys better check her out. Miss Southern Belle. She's really chill. Her live streams, I actually freaking like love them to death. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I've caught her live, which I haven't done lately, but you know what? I wonder if I can like. I made her a moderator. Maybe if I copy and paste. Can you, Exploring Ginger, could you, no wait. thought you were already Exploring Ginger. You're not a mod. Okay, you know what? Exploring Ginger, if you don't mind, could you drop your link? Could you drop your link? I mean, and your mom. I mean, because she's looking pretty sad. I don't know, because I don't know, maybe I don't like the sad faces stuff and all that stuff. Anyways, but Southern Bells, could you drop Southern Bell and your mom's link? I don't know. She looks like. Can you give me a historical dictator to edit? Historical dictator to edit? I don't know. A historical dictator ones that I like? I don't like historical dictators, but if you want a historical dictator that I actually like, I'd say King James. I think he was a historical dictator, King James. Figure that one out. Yeah, and if you can drop Miss Southern Belly, she's amazing. That'd be awesome. I mean, I'm before I go, I want her to be out there because I mean, she's awesome, man. She's always saying positive things about everybody, and she's always positive. I love her to death. I mean, sometimes she's not. I mean, not everybody's always positive, so no guarantees with that. But she's a real person, just like you and me. There ain't nobody here that's not real persons unless you come from Mars. And if you come from Mars, then I'd like to know how. But I know truths, and I'm ashamed of the fact that I know, which is really creepy, that I know God exists. And you guys might not know God exists or the existence of God and how God exists and why and what he's doing and what's going on in this planet. Like, that's what really kind of makes me ashamed. And I'm looking at, I just was reading Corinthians. I'm like, damn, man, that kind of brought me to a freaking irritating freaking standstill in my brain. Like, damn. I mean, it's like, no, I should be ashamed of myself about that. I know God and you guys don't. I have the means to get my, I struggle and everything, and you guys do help me out with all the money and super chats and stuff, but it's like, man, in my opinion, I don't freaking deserve all this shit. You guys do too. I mean, we all deserve the same freaking treatment, whatever. I don't feel like I'm not superior to you. I'm not more talented. Maybe I'm more expertise in certain areas, but I ain't no different than you are to me. I learn more, maybe, or I know more, maybe, but that's it. That might be the only difference between you and me. It's like I know or understand something differently. So, I don't care what you want to think about me. I don't judge. I don't judge, period. I avoid that. I avoid the judgment shit because I don't like to judge. The reason I don't like to judge is because judgment leaves a lot of things open. Especially for the fact that if you can judge somebody else, then why can't you judge yourself? And then normally, a person doing an honest judgment upon themselves would probably condemn themselves. But that's just the common. I was just talking to my dad, and I found that pretty intriguing because we over judge ourselves when it comes to ourselves. We have nothing other than ourselves to compare to because we think we could be better. So we're always going to always overjudge ourselves. That's why we shouldn't judge, because we're going to condemn ourselves. So don't judge, because you will eventually condemn yourself. So that's just it's not like don't judge for you to be judged. It's pretty much don't judge so you don't condemn yourself, because that's what it ended up being a habitual thing. You know, my dad just pointed that out, because if you start judging everything, you end up freaking getting into a pattern, and then you look at yourself and then you start, fuck, I suck too. you know, sometimes you freaking like throw yourself in a hole, and then once you condemn yourself, there's hardly no way of coming back from that. So, don't condemn yourself like Judas the betrayer, which I think he did a very good justice to himself. Hung himself from a tree. I don't care if you, I mean, what else could you do? I ain't gonna lie, I would do the same thing. If I freaking betrayed the Son of Man, I certainly would hang myself from a tree. Well, I don't see what else better to do with myself. I mean, at that time, I would be really hard to deal with my transgression. I'm just saying, that would be really hard to freaking deal with. For me, though, even Jesus told him, it'd be better for thou not to be born, for than you to betray the Son of Man. Yeah. I gotta say is don't betray one another, because I have to say is betrayal is probably a bad idea. Because just imagine if you betray somebody that somebody likes, the guy likes. I mean, it wasn't even a Son of Man. I mean, you betrayed somebody, a good person. Just imagine. How about this? Let's not betray one another, or forsake one another, or lie to one another. How about we be good to one another? Wouldn't that be a good world, man? Where the hell do we keep having to get over on one another? Wouldn't it be nice when we actually can like say, hey, I'm gonna give you a I can't hold on to all this gold. Here's $100 million in gold. You hold this for me? Oh, that'd be great. He's walking down. He's like, I don't have to worry about nobody stealing it because everybody's an honorable person. Wouldn't it be nice? No, not today. You have no idea whether the guy that had the gold or whoever stole the gold, but the guy that had the gold doesn't have the gold because he's freaking living like a peasant. Anyways, point is, like, wouldn't it be nice if everybody would just honor and respect one another? I mean, think about it, man. One another, boom. If somebody got all cocky, yeah, then you can draw out your fucking gun and shoot them down and fucking blow them out in the Western style freaking thing. And that makes sense. But otherwise, nobody touches. But that's how it worked through all the freaking ancient times. That's how it always worked. Nobody stole from everybody. Everybody actually had a conscience all the way up until the late 1900s. Yeah, I mean, literally, you didn't have to have car locks until the 1980s. Could you imagine that? Like, all the way through, nobody even understood what car locks were. Like, what? I gotta break a window to steal what's inside? I mean, because they didn't do that back in the day. Nobody, like, very few people, like, literally, it was like Grand Theft, it was like Red Dead Redemption. Like, nobody stole from nobody. That's how life used to be. That's how people used to be. And it's like a lot of people don't realize the beneficial teaching of these games, but they're not getting the fucking concept. They don't realize that stealing is wrong. They keep thinking it's okay to fucking, like, as long as you get away with it. And maybe they watched too much Aladdin. You're only guilty if you get caught. No, you're guilty, period. I mean, because God watched you do it. I don't know what kind of fucking dumbass fucking teacher you watch, but no, you missed the part where there was a God and no genie, thinking the genie in the lamp was a God, but who put the fucking genie in the lamp? There ain't no fucking such thing as a genie, FYI. But there ain't no fucking genie, you guys. There ain't no genie. Genies don't exist. Only people that exist are evil people or good people or questionable people. But you know what? I'll tell you, good people can turn bad. I've seen it happen. But but it's very rare. You're a good person, you're always gonna be a good person. You're not gonna steal. I stole when I was a kid. I learned my lesson, and I haven't stole for frickin' I stole candy bars and frickin' stuff from a store. Like every other kid did when they were young. And I got hounded for it. And I had to do a whole bunch of service. I cleaned up the whole entire thing. I worked off every damn candy bar I stole. But I mean, I'd never had any inclination to steal again. It's like, and then the next time I thought that it was like irritating to do it was to, anyways, it was because somebody was trying to scam me and I was trying to get back at him, but either way, it didn't work out. From my understanding, I can't remember exactly how it played out, but it wasn't me stealing. It wasn't him stealing from, it was me getting back at him. But technically, yeah, that's kind of how I remember it, but I fucking don't know, honestly. I fucking forgot. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm like sitting here trying to figure out one of these little scenarios. Me and my friend, this guy fucking did some stuff, and I was like, man, and we had this thing, and I'm like, well, I had one of my friends like get out there. I'm like, why would I do that? And why would I do this? So it's like all the drugs fucked up my brain memory. So yeah. I did a lot of drugs too when I was younger, and I ain't gonna lie, they fucked my brain up bad. Back in my 20s. Really bad. So don't do drugs. They're really fucking like, I really can't remember anything below when I was 20. I can't remember anything between when I was 20 to when I was 26. And I remember what happened in between, kind of, but not really. I really don't. But I do remember I got in trouble and shit, and I just don't want to fucking deal with that shit again. People are evil, man, and they'll take advantage of you any which way they can, and you gotta make sure you stay off any type of substance because they will fuck you up because certain things. I can't remember certain things, you guys. In my mind, I can't. I really am not. I cannot remember my whole entire life from get to go. I can remember it if I pieced it all together, maybe tried to, but it would not be hard. It would be very difficult in certain periods, and those are the periods where I was using drugs that were bad. Not even remotely bad as fentanyl or any type of drug. Like, do not ever do. At this time, don't ever do meth because meth could be laced with fentanyl. and they want to make sure they want to upgrade their meth, and so people are going to be cutting their shit with fentanyl to upgrade their value. And so back in the day, oh my God, fentanyl would have been a death sentence for me because they're always looking to cut their shit with some cheap shit. So I warn you guys, back in my day, you'd look at life at a whole different angle. You know, I mean, it wasn't like it is today. You know, you can actually trust people. I mean, you could actually trust most people. I mean, even though they would steal your money and help you search for it, but that's how it was. But nowadays, they steal your money and they won't even help you search for it. So it's worse. That's considered worse than it was before. At least before they had a little bit of empathy. We're gonna help them search for it. Now they're not gonna even help you search for it. So get my drift. It's like they don't give a shit about you, and they just want their money, and they don't care about your life. So beware, you guys. You stay strong. You know, look in the heavens, look in your heart, man. Find your heart for other people, man. Look out for them, pray for them, pull them out, tell them they're doing something wrong, because that's the only way we're gonna be able to do this. Anyway, I'm telling you, you gotta tell them. You're committing a very bad thing if you're not telling them they're doing something wrong. By the way, it says in the Bible, if you don't believe me, it says it right there. If you don't fucking tell your friend or your brother or your mother or anybody they're doing something wrong, that's what I need to overcome, because I'm not doing it either. So I'm not perfect either. I'm just saying we need to do that. We need to get them out of this. It's not easy, man. It's not easy to freaking point out there's somebody's wrong. Nobody likes to be wrong. And if there's a way to pull somebody out of it without telling them they're wrong, let's figure it out. Let's do it. Because we need to save people, man. We somehow need to save these people, save ourselves in the process, because maybe we can do it. I think we can. In fact, I know we can. I really believe we can. But I got to get going because it's bedtime. You guys take care. Thank you all for coming. Jesse James, your mom. Thank your mom for coming. and exploring Ginger. And then Miss Southern Belle. You guys are all awesome. I love you guys. I love all you guys. I ain't gonna kidding you at all. You guys are awesome. You're all people. You're all my relatives. You all came from a baby mama. We all came from the chicken. We all came from the chicken. I don't know. Maybe my dad's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? My dad said we all came from the egg. I said, no, we all came from the chicken. I mean, who knows? I don't know. I really believe we came from the chicken. Because who made the egg? Who could have made the egg? Could you imagine a higher power making an egg before and then sitting there waiting for it to hatch? It's like, let's wait for the... No, God's gonna make the chicken and then wait for the chicken to lay the egg. Come on, man. What fucking planet they on? Common sense. Nobody has common sense. Peace out. Oh, how do I end this?